There's two things that I want you to know, and these two things will absolutely 100% kill any nervousness, any doubts you may have. And it's something that I learned from a book. It's something I learned from the good book, the big book. You know, some people believe it, some people don't. But the Bible is something that I read often, and it's something that I live my life by. You know? So, with that being said, the first thing, you ready for it? Understand your current position, right? Wherever you're getting income from. And really ask yourself, how hard was it to get there? And how hard would it be to get back to that position? If you understand that, you have a plan B where you can always come back to and rebuild yourself. It's a little cushion to help with that nervousness and that scariness and whatever you want to call it. The fear, you know. You could take that nervousness and that fear and channel it to where it'll propel you. Because now you know, I can get back to this position. Man, all I gotta do is call this dude up, and he gonna put me right back in his truck. And if he don't have a truck, I can call another company, and it's not gonna be an issue. Now, is it a little embarrassing? Maybe, you know, but it's to you. It'll be embarrassing for yourself. Like, these people don't have to know. Like, they don't have to know, like, oh, you was an owner operator and you coming back here now to work. They don't have to know that, nor do they probably care. So once you get over that, you know, get over yourself, you know, you'll be good. Trust me, plenty of people get their authority, they get a truck, something happens, they got to go back to their 1099 job and rebuild that account, fix that truck, hopefully you own it, fix the truck, and get it back on the road. It can be done. It happens every day, okay? Some people don't bother coming back, you know? But that's the importance of owning your truck. And I don't own my truck yet, so, you know, I'm still working on that part myself. But I'm in a certain position where I can afford the monthly payments on my truck if something happens. I can go get a little security job and still pay the insurance and the payment, okay? And you know, that's the best situation to be in. I advise, if you go and do any financing, that make sure it works for you. If it don't work for you, don't do it, please. I mean, I've had car notes that I messed up and I had to give back, so it happens. It's embarrassing for yourself because it happens to everybody. It's normal, but it's not normal, but you know, it is what it is. The second thing I got for you, man, the second thing I want you to really focus in on is putting in the work, putting in the homework. Action. You know, after you read the books, hopefully you got HT's book, man. It's a good book. Definitely for beginners that's coming into the owner-operator game. I didn't follow everything in it, but, you know, I took it and I understood it. And some of it I did apply. And it's a great book. It's like a little guide. It's great, though. But anyway, this is the only information that I found, besides on YouTube, where it's actual physical copy where you can highlight and put notes by and refer back to later. It's great to have books like that. That's small and you can actually get through it in a timely fashion. I'm sure there's other books out there, guides on how to do it, but a lot of them are expensive and they're thick as hell, and they, you know, they don't really give you the game the way they you know, they kind of spoon feed it to you, I guess, for the next book, or maybe you got to pay for a course. But this video is not about that, but doing the homework, being active, watching videos, studying, taking notes. After you do all that stuff, learning about motors, learning about the motors you are about to purchase, learning about the inside parts, rebuild kits, learning about after treatment, what it takes to keep the after treatment up, the maintenance program, all that stuff, man. Once you understand that stuff and you're being active, you're actively pursuing knowledge, that's gonna kill doubt too. That's gonna kill, it really is gonna kill a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. Because why? Now you got some knowledge, you looking up the rates as far as the what it takes to fix these items. I got that money in the bank. I'll be good. I'll be all right. It costs about $300 to fix a drive tire. I got about 3 G's in the account where I could just fix all my tires if I had to. Boom. I got $1,200 in the account where I could get new steer tires. Boom. Once you have that knowledge of how much this stuff costs, how much labor costs, different quality name brands to rock with, after you start learning all that stuff, and you kind of got to be in the field to really learn it, but you can study it. Because if you get the books, if you're on the websites, you in the field, right? If you're driving a truck, you should be learning those lanes, man. Be learning those lanes. You can get on the load boards, you use a DOT, figure that out. It's not hard to figure out how to do it now. But, get on there and get it done. Check it out. So after you do those 2 things, trust me, you'll be good to go, and you'll kill all that doubt. And I'm gonna do a little short story. I'm gonna help y'all understand me a little bit, get a little personal. It took me about maybe 5 months to get my CDL. Why? I'm not a good reader. I have very poor reading skills. I learned how to really read and write soundly, if that's even a word, soundly. My reading and writing skills were sound at about the age of 30, around there, and where I was, I didn't let it hold me back much. But I got my CDL at 24, something like that. So I had to work a lot. I got the book from the DMV. I studied the book, ran through the book, ran back through the book. If I couldn't answer questions by heart, then I would reread the chapter. I had to make sure that I knew this information because I was such a poor reader that I knew it would take me forever to get through that test if I didn't know the information solidly. When I took the test, it was a hand. It was by, I needed a pencil by hand. It wasn't a computer. It didn't read to me, none of that stuff. So some of the stuff I had to do was I would read it, and if I didn't know a word, I had a little spell thing, and it would tell you like the definition of the word if you typed it in, and it would tell you what the word was. I had to do that a lot. I had a Coursewell where you scan the papers in and it reads to you. I did that too. I put in a lot of work to learn this information. And once I really was damn near memorized most of it, I felt confident. I had to do it until I felt confident. And once I felt confident enough, that's when I put in, I was like, all right, I'm ready to go take this test. This is when I went to CR England. I put in that work over there. I got my license. you want to talk about doubt, though, man, I used to call my mom, man, and I used to tell her how scared I was that I was going to fail. Man, I'm sorry about that, but I used to call her up and tell her, you know, I was so scared that I was going to fail. And it was like a boot camp. They gave you papers and you would just study and study and study. That's what I needed. And I would study hard. You only had about 2 days to do it. So I was happy that I started those months in advance, because I would have failed. To this day, I don't know how I really passed, because I got 85s and above on all my tests. But my mom used to tell me, man, you got it, you got it, you got it. You be all right, you got it, right? I need that little boost. And but how I got to that position was that oh, excuse me, man. Oh, shoot. I miss my mom, so, you know, whatever. Sorry about that. But how I got to that position was putting in that work, studying. And I would have never even thought about putting an application in and getting over there until I had killed a lot of that doubt. And I still had doubt when I got there, but I got through it. And that's what I want y'all to do, man. Once you put in all that work and you study and you go hard, it's going to kill some of that doubt. And then once you start doing it, you're going to keep on killing doubt. Once you get your truck and you put it on the road, you're killing more doubt. You may have setbacks. Yeah, you might have setbacks. But, hey, as long as you keep on moving forward, you'll be fine. Because even if you got to give the truck back, even if you got to take the truck off the road, park it for a little bit, you can go back to that job and you can figure it out and get yourself back to where you were at. You can always rebuild yourself, man. As long as you got a brain, hands, feet, hey, man, some knowledge, you could get it done. And don't ever forget that. Kill that doubt and get to the money. Get to the happiness, man, and just get to where you have control over your life, man. And, you know, hopefully this video helped y'all out. Excuse all the punk assness. I'm sorry about that. But, hey, man, we here. Let's go, baby. I want y'all to do well and be great. Holla at me.